In this video, I'll guide you through how to create custom audiences in Google Analytics 4. Custom audiences are powerful because they let you group users based on specific behaviors, like how far they scroll on a page, and then use those audiences for reporting or remarketing. By the end of this walkthrough, you'll have a clear understanding of how to build an audience based on scroll depth, and you'll be able to adapt the same logic for other conditions too. Let's start from the very beginning. Open your browser and go to analytics.google.com. If you're not already signed in, log into the Google account that has access to your Google Analytics 4 property. Once you're in, make sure you're looking at the correct account and property at the top of the interface so you don't accidentally create an audience in the wrong place. Next, look to the bottom left corner of the screen for the admin area. This is represented by a small gear icon. Click on that gear icon to open the admin settings. The admin section is where you manage property level and account level configurations, including data collection, reporting options, and of course, audiences. Within the admin panel, focus on the column for your GA4 property. Under the section labeled Data Display, find and click on Audiences. This is where all of your existing audiences are listed and where you'll create new ones. If your property is new, you may see only a few default audiences or possibly none at all, which is completely fine. Now, to create a new one, click the New Audience button. This starts the setup process and opens a configuration window. Google will often suggest some pre-built audiences here, but for this tutorial, we want full control over the conditions, so we're going to build one from scratch. In that window, click Create a Custom Audience. This tells Google Analytics that you want to define your own rules for which users should be included. You'll see a section where you can add conditions that users must meet to qualify for the audience. Go ahead and add a new condition. This is where you specify the behavior or attribute that defines your audience. In our case, we're interested in people who have scrolled a certain percentage down the page, which can be a good indicator that they're more engaged than someone who bounced right away. From the list of available dimensions and metrics, select percent scrolled. If you have trouble finding it, you can usually type percent into the search bar in the condition selector, and it should appear. Percent scrolled represents how far down the page a user has gone, and it's tracked as an event parameter in GA4. Once you've selected percent scrolled, click Add Filter. This lets you define the exact rule for that metric. Here, you'll see options for different kinds of comparisons. Set the condition to greater than or equal. This means the audience will include users who reach at least a certain scroll depth, as opposed to only those who match an exact percentage. It's more flexible and typically more useful for engagement-based audiences. In the value field, enter 10. With this setup, your audience will include users who have scrolled 10% or more of the page. You can adjust this number later if you want to create audiences for deeper engagement, like 50% or 75%, but for now we'll stick with 10 as our threshold. Next, look for the time period setting related to the condition. For this example, choose true at any point in time. This means that as long as a user has ever met this condition within the audience's membership duration, they'll qualify. It doesn't have to be on every session. One qualifying event is enough. Once all of that looks correct, click Apply to save the condition. At this point, you'd typically give your audience a clear descriptive name so you can recognize it later, then review the summary and publish it. Your new custom audience based on scroll depth will begin populating as users meet the condition going forward.